Hi Aquarius, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new. This is a weekly reading for July 12th through the 18th, and we've got Venus and Mars finally having a conversation in a nice conjunction, both in Leo. Leo is the fifth house of summer, fun, sun, children, play, and romance. So, honestly, I think it can be a really nice week. I think good vibes coming back to relationships with Venus and Mars, but also the both sides of ourselves, things that we've been going back and forth over, right? With all the square and oppositional energy that we had, with the outer planets, Saturn and Uranus. Old versus new, what's changing? How do we deal with it? That kind of stuff. Well, this week the energy smooths things over a bit. I think it helps us to take stock of what's going on because we're still in Cancer season. And it's time to spend some time enjoying family and treasuring your relationships. But also allowing yourself to just be you, right? Mars and Venus together, both sides of self, yin yang. Be you, your authentic self, right? That's so good. In Leo, that's really about our ego construct as well. All right, I'm pulling you a card from the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. I'm going to read that for you. So we're going to choose one card for you. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather for you, Aquarius. And while I am pulling your 9-card spread from the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann, why don't you settle in with me and get comfortable and relax. Maybe take a few deep breaths, put your feet on the floor, drop your shoulders. Bring down some cortisol, right? Clear the mind. Relax, let go of the stress. I did pre-shuffle these quite a bit. I'm going to do a little bit more for you so that you can see me shuffle a bit. And we will pull your 9 cards. I'm going to take a look at the 9 cards and then read that Birds of a Feather Oracle for you. All right, take a look at what's happening here. Well, you and your person are definitely going to have some togetherness this week and maybe, discussing some things, right? Because, it's a perfect time of healing and there's stuff that we need to let go of, stuff we need to change our minds about, and stuff that we can heal with a little bit more heal and love medicine, right? That's a good thing. All right, let's just see what's going on. Aquarius. Well, some of you are leaving jobs and starting new jobs because, number one, they didn't, I don't know whether the people you might have been working for appreciated you and you want to be appreciated for your hard work. So maybe I'm seeing you making a decision that something's changing. Something is going to end and begin again. It could be a new job. That's wonderful. For some of you, this could be about a relationship and a big change in that relationship. For others of you, though, I see a relationship renewing and having new life because it gets more stable. So let's see what we're talking about. Yeah, I think you're worried about some stuff. 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, maybe questioning yourself a little bit, right? Not knowing what you can do to bring more this Venus and Mars in Leo this week. I think you're going to be able to get out of your head, and I think you're going to be able to feel a lot better, relax and feel a lot better. I think you've been worried about who and what to bring into your circle, your sphere of influence perhaps, your tribe, and maybe you're going over that, and maybe you've been hanging out with people that have made you question yourself, your own gifts, abilities, talents, because I don't think that they were appreciating whatever it is that you were doing. So I'm seeing sort of 2 storylines happening here. Birds of a feather, let's start there, because that is about tribe. It's about the people you hang out with, people you work with, right? People you work for, but it can also be family issues, right? So let's see what we're talking about today for you, Aquarius. Number 25, Birds of a Feather, if you have the book and deck and want to follow along. It is number 25. There we go, Birds of a Feather. Aquarius. The key concepts: sharing, community, a sense of belonging, fellowship with like-hearted people. Not like-minded, like-hearted. I like that. Understanding the concept of we before me. Have you ever wondered how people naturally gravitate to one another and discover a surprisingly intimate connection? There is a kind of magnetic energy, like an invisible ray of light, that gently pulls people together to form something beautiful that can be shared. As in the saying, birds of a feather flock together. It comes from an instinctual need for belonging, you might say. We need community to survive, to thrive, and to grow. We humans are social creatures, after all. None of us are meant to be alone. No man is an island, right? The concept of belonging is playing an important role in your life currently. Perhaps you recently found yourself in a group where you knew you were in the right place. Trust those strands of connection, for now is the time to thrive in the community, if you have found a new one. Yeah? What you will find is a deeper and more expansive way of looking at the world by bearing yourself to others and sharing ideas, hopes, and dreams. However long you stay in this journey of becoming who you're meant to be, connecting to community and participating in fellowship is the best thing for you right now. You will flourish as part of a network of like-minded and like-hearted people. Stick to what feels good and resonates with your heart as true. Trust that feeling, right? When you understand the value of the community, you will discover everything you're hoping for and much more than you're even expecting. Wow. This is about finding the place you belong. Whether it is putting together an extended family of friends, what I call a friend family, or whether it's a work community, people that you enjoy working with, people that you trust, people you can count on, and people who count on you. But also people you respect and people who treat you with respect. So I think that's what we're talking about today. All right, look at the week of the 12th of July through the 18th of July. You are asking yourself these questions. Now, Aquarius, you are an air sign, and this is the suit of swords, and swords is air. So this is an air sign card about you telling yourself and asking yourself, who am I and who do I want to be? Right? Who am I and who can I be? Are you restricting your own self-belief? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you can take yourself outside of the box of where you have been in your identity, right? In the collective of the people you've been around. Can you take yourself out of that identity and perhaps find an identity that fits you better with people that are more like-hearted, not just like-minded? A community that makes you open your heart more, not close off because you can't trust. And that's a lot of the questions I think you're asking yourself, because you want to be like peas and carrots with people and be yourself, be completely accepted for who you are and liked and trusted, and you want to find that with people. You want synergy. You want synergy. That's what you want. You know, you are an Aquarian, 10th house. Very much about the big picture community. So that is something that you actually require throughout your whole life to grow. And you have to ask yourself, is that something I'm comfortable with? Because if you are not comfortable in a social community, that is something you'll work on throughout your life as an Aquarian. It's just true. Every Aquarian I've ever known, very individualistic. They're very different from everybody else. And yet, they're very group oriented. They want that. That's kind of their deep desire. A group of oddballs who all love each other and accept each other for exactly who they are, right? You don't want to be with a bunch of people exactly like you. You want to be with other people that are different as well. That's what kind of gets you intrigued, that you find that interesting. You want to be around interesting people. Yes, somewhat like-minded, but more than that, like-hearted, right? People who can be caring people you can trust. That's what I think we're talking about. Because with this under the deck, you're asking yourself, who can I trust that's true to me? That's not going to make me feel like this about myself, right? That's going to actually encourage me and guide me and help me move forward. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're considering what makes you feel safe and secure. Where do you put your idea of security? Is it in the way you're treated? Or is it in having money in the bank? Is it in just, being solid in your relationships? Whatever makes you feel safe and secure is important right now. And I think you've been feeling like, yeah, I don't really belong here. The key's right there, but I'm not walking through that door. So it's because there's been some people, either at work or in your environment, one way or another, some environment that you've been in, that just feels like it's just always a struggle. It's never just easy to get along. This is just not, you're not getting along with whatever community that you've been in. And I want to say that it might be, very much so, might be work. It's potential that it's not. Because I do see two counterparts here, the King and Queen of Pentacles. So somebody, for sure, you got each other's back. Didn't I pull this for you in another reading recently? Whoever you're with, I think your partner and you are, together. Okay? I do. So I think that what this is about work. Or other people in the family or in your environment, in whatever communal environment you're in, okay? Because now you are realizing from the Queen in the first line to the King, in order for me to feel truly secure, in order for me to master my security, work somewhere that I love, bring home the bacon, take care of business, I need to end where I've been. This is the center of your reading today, the Ten of Swords. And this is you making a decision about that. A decision to, okay, all kings are about taking the action of what this suit represents, Earth. Taking action in your day-to-day life, decisively saying, I'm done with that. This may be you walking away from a job, right? To say, well, I'm not in a situation where I am feeling appreciated at work. And you know what? That sucks. Okay? Ouch. They're not treating me right. They're not paying me enough. And, it's been really bothering me. And I can't quite get why I feel like I can't trust it. Right? So maybe where you've been, I see someone here leaving a job, first and foremost, because of all the pentacle cards on the table. Earth, pentacle. So I think you and your person together, and I think you're fine, but I think together you are making certain decisions about what you're doing for income or where you're living. It's very tangible, and something is changing because you haven't been able to trust it. Okay, it feels untrustworthy. So, and that hurts. That's like, that tears us up inside at night. It makes us unable to sleep. It makes us feel like we're on shaky ground. So, Five of Wands. I'm done with this. I don't want this. I don't want to work with people like this. I want to be nice and kind and happy and hopeful. I want to leave this and go to this and start over. With this new pentacle, Earth, this is new job. So I honestly, Aquarius, I see you finding a new job. I think more toward the end of the week, you may have competition, by the way, but you are like the shining star and then an offer. So I think it's coming. Do not do this to yourself. Do not start doubting yourself because whoever you've been working for in the past hasn't treated you well and they've made you doubt yourself. Don't do that. You and your person together, lean on each other now, You both work hard and you're willing to work hard. to make this decision. 10 of Swords in the center of your reading today. This, above this, is walking away from something that hurts, something that is needing to be separated. Okay? It doesn't feel good anymore. Separation is necessary. 10 of Swords, final decision. I've learned. All those swords have come down. And in this, it's just the birds. Information over and over and over telling you you're just not being appreciated, or you're not able to grow, you know? You're out of the loop somehow, and it's been untrustworthy. So Aquarius, if that's the case, and you're asking yourself, you know, can I even trust the people I'm working with? You know, are they telling me they can't afford to give me a raise, but really they can? And, you know, that's just a bunch of BS. And, you know, it just makes me feel like this. It makes me feel like this. It makes me feel like this. So, no. You're deciding no. If this is about a relationship, it's a long-time marriage. With the King and Queen of Pentacles, you've been together a long time. For one or two of you out there, it can be that somebody walks away. And with this and this, there may have been cheating or dishonesty in the relationship. But I only think that that's for one or two of you. I honestly believe with Birds of a Feather, you're looking for the environment where you fit. So that's maybe for one or two people out there. I just don't think it's for a whole lot of people, because I think otherwise this wouldn't be a pentacle. I think it would have been the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Wands. This is about a job as far as I'm concerned. So that's how I'm seeing it. It's a new start, whatever it is. And you'll find this. You will. Aquarius, you're going to be in amongst the birds that you want to be with. Because that is exactly, you don't want that anymore. You don't want to question yourself or doubt yourself anymore. You want to be in a situation where you're peas and carrots, peanut butter and jelly with people. You get along great. You can be yourself. You can shine. You can grow. There's growing room for you in the environment. So I wish you the best. Aquarius, have a great week. Mars and Venus conjuncting right now. You and your partner can work out a lot of stuff, and you're both holding that pentacle. So security on its way. And if you're looking for a new job, Aquarius, this is the last card today. You're ready. You're ready to walk away from the old and start the new. I wish you luck. Thank you so much. I wish you blessings. Have kindness, reverence, and gratitude every day. If you like this video, please do give me a thumb up and subscribe and ring the bell so that you can get your notifications for your weekly readings every week. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.